This is Wake Up Whitewater on UWW-TV. Broadcasting from Conover Studio at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, this is Wake Up Whitewater.
Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Whitewater. I'm Edie Frenay alongside Peyton Walls.
So Edie, you're 20 now. How was your birthday last week?
It was a lit crazy movie. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. I got together with a lot of my friends who don't really know each other at all, and that was kind of scary. But other than that, I had a really good time. I don't have as many gray hairs as I thought I would yet.
That's right. I feel like this is last week was a good week to have a birthday. Also, did you know, I bet you didn't know this one, Mickey Mouse and you share a birthday, the same birthday week.
I don't know how I feel. Controversial opinion, Mickey Mouse is overrated. I think that, I can't name anything about Mickey Mouse besides the fact that he is married to Minnie Mouse and, he has some friends. There's not enough personality here. What does he do? What does he like to do? He goes on adventures, but, every character goes on adventures. I just feel like we don't know. We know more about Goofy. Goofy has a son. He put his son through college. I don't know. That's my opinion.
That's fair. I feel like when I was little, Dora came on and I was so excited. And then, Mickey Mouse came on and I was like, I guess I'll watch this. But speaking of hating things, I hate literally every single carbonated drink out there. I will refuse to drink soda. I don't like bubblers, except the only thing that I like is Red Bull. Red Bull, please sponsor this episode. No, just kidding. But the 19th is actually carbonated energy drink day. So I just had to bring a little memento, my baby, my little Red Bull. But good times. Red Bull used to be forbidden in my house. That was my dad's drink. No one could touch dad's Red Bulls. And then I got older and then I made my own money. And then I was like, you know what? These are my Red Bulls. Don't touch them.
You'll have to remind him on this whole
That's
week.
right, the 19th, yep.
Yep. After the break, Betsabe Ramos will bring you the latest campus news. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What does it mean to be a warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
learning another language,
and listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
that's the warhawk way.
You can see it. His potential, that is. You see it even when he may not. You see that the things that spark his interest today will in time ignite the things he pursues tomorrow. And ultimately, help him reach new heights. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
The PB Poorman Pride Center is the place to go for LGBTQ+ resources, information, and community. Located in the Warhawk Connection Center, while there, you can meet people like Mia.
And I serve Impact as president this fall, as well as working for the Pride Center. Impact is our queer LGBTQ+ and ally organization on campus. We meet once a week, and we do a lot of social events as well as education events.
It feels like I'm way more accepted here than when I was in high school. It is like a really big family.
Along with acceptance, in the Pride Center you can find a little library, a clothing closet, and a satellite location of the Warhawk Food Pantry.
It just feels like a home to me, you know? It feels like my home away from home, and there's such a community here that is so wonderful and full of joy.
For more information, follow the Pride Center on Instagram at UWW_PRC.
I'm Betsy Ramos, and this is your UWW-TV News Update. Harold Perry has shown an abundance of generosity to the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater since graduating in 1933. His legacy includes a scholarship and now a brand new position called the Harold M. Perry 33 and Margaret A. Perry Endowed Faculty Chair. The new $2 million gift will support a selected UW-Whitewater faculty member to tackle complex issues, develop long-term solutions, and positively affect Wisconsin's economy and student success. The application process will begin in the spring of 2025. An annual tradition on the UWW campus is the Hired Before Graduation campaign. If you are scheduled to graduate this December and have landed a job, earned a job promotion, been accepted to graduate school, or started a company, you are eligible to get your picture professionally taken and posted on the UW-Whitewater social media pages. For more information, visit uww.edu/hired. And we'll have more updates after a quick break.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk
at UW-Whitewater.
You belong here!
The community space is a place for all of the Whitewater community, including Warhawk students. Items such as food, clothing, furniture, books, and housewares are all available. The community space is located at 834 East Milwaukee Street and is open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. The space is also accepting donations. For more information, please visit communityspace-whitewater.com. And finally, I was honored to visit 2 high schools in the Madison area at the beginning of November. Winona Grove High School and my alma mater, Oregon High School, were both gracious enough to let me see how they produce student-made news. During my visit, I had the opportunity to share a little bit more about the workings of UWW-TV. I had a great time answering questions and getting to know their production facilities. Thank you to both MGHS and OHS students and staff. For more updates, check us out at uwwtv.org. I'm Betsy Ramos, and this has been your news update on UWW-TV.
Now, just 2 weeks removed from the election, plenty of media outlets covered the election at length, including our very own student media here on campus. UWW-TV's Gabe Sadusky shares more about the process behind covering the election from a student media's perspective.
Every 4 years, millions of Americans dash to the polls to cast their vote for who they wish to see as their next president of the United States. Updating those Americans in the midst of the election frenzy is many members of the media across the nation. While a primary amount of election coverage comes from media professionals, the next generation of young aspiring journalists and reporters also provide updates for their student-ran media outlets.
So this year, with the presidential election, what we've done here at the radio station is we've been gathering what the counties, Walworth and Jefferson County mainly, we took some of that data, use that to be able to use our numbers. Obviously, we've been looking through the Associated Press with their estimates on what the final count will be, stuff like that. And just obviously we have to be keeping neutral. I think we do a pretty good job of that. I think today on our show, actually, we were doing election coverage I think we did a really good job of doing that.
Despite the experience, one of the many challenges that comes with reporting as a member of student media is setting aside any personal biases and delivering any news and updates as objectively as possible.
This is a very important time of the year for people to be very informed about who to vote for, what to cover. It's honestly just been extremely difficult. Like I've said, it's very tense because you may not know what people stand for. And the most important part is just do your research. Whatever is biased and what's unbiased, just know the difference between that and to know which media sources to trust and trust your sources.
Working at UWW-TV has helped me kind of gain that non-biased style and approach to getting it out there and getting that information out there, especially when it comes to voter registration. I think we did mention a few times throughout the first couple of weeks of school and into October as well about getting out there to register at bare minimum.
The tools gained in this year's election cycle provide a skill set to young journalists and reporters alike that benefit them greatly before stepping foot into their future professions. Reporting from Whitewater, Gabe Sadowski with UWW-TV.
Thanks, Gabe. Edie, have you seen the Donald Trump Biden ships on TikTok? I just think that's the funniest thing.
Oh my gosh, I've seen far too much of that. All I think is every other country is pointing and laughing at us, and you know what we're doing? Pointing and laughing at ourselves too, with the whole thing. But yes, I've seen those. I've seen the AI generated ones where it's all of the presidents playing Minecraft.
That's right.
That's what I like to think in my head, Obama, Trump, and Biden. They're all just three buddies and they play Minecraft sometimes.
Just bros, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my favorite is the Trump edits and he's sad talking to Kamala. And then it does a flashback of him with romantic music and I don't know. I think it's so funny and AI is just literally so iconic.
No, the things we can do. We can make the president sing and dance together.
The things we can do.
We'll be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating the mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you gotta see what's on UWW-TV.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
Hello, welcome to Being Sensible, the show where money talks. My name is Ron Hoke, and today we're taking a look at credit. A whole lot of people say a whole lot of things about credit. You've got credit cards, credit scores, credit history, good credit, bad credit, building credit, credit reports, credit freezes. The list goes on, you get the point. And credit where credit is due, it can be hard to keep it all straight or to even wrap your head around it. That's why I'm here to help. With my help, you'll get a good grasp on credit and leave here ready to start building credit of your own. Okay, enough banter. What is credit? According to the Federal Trade Commission, credit is a way to describe how well you manage your money. People can look at your credit and take it into consideration when you apply for a job, rent an apartment, buy a car, apply for insurance, take out a loan, and more. It's a way of signaling to people that you're responsible with your money and you can be trusted with a big investment. If you're responsible with your money, pay your bills on time, and don't take out more loans than you can afford, you probably have some pretty good credit. On the other hand, if you're irresponsible, if you're late on payments, or if you're struggling with debt, you likely have some pretty bad credit. If you have bad credit, it will be harder for you to do things like buy a car or get a loan, and you'll probably get a worse deal on it too. Your credit is measured by your credit score, a number between 300 and 850. The higher your credit score is, the better your credit. If you're curious about the quality of your credit, you can request a credit check from annualcreditreport.com. Annualcreditreport.com is a tool authorized by the federal government that is able to get you a free credit report once a week. If you want to know your credit score, that's a bit trickier. You usually need to pay to check your credit score. It's up to you, of course, whether you want to know your credit score. But remember this, your credit score is based on your credit history. If your credit history is good, odds are you have a good credit score too. Since your credit is so important to your ability to make big purchases, you should really treat it as sensitive personal information, like your social security number or your bank account numbers. And just like any other personal information, scammers can try to steal it and impersonate you. Fortunately, there are steps you can take to protect your credit. For starters, make sure you're checking and reviewing your credit reports. In extreme cases, you are able to freeze your credit, which makes it harder for people to open accounts in your name. Neither of these will fully stop someone from using your credit, but it can help mitigate the effects. The best way to prevent someone from taking your credit is to be responsible with it, just like with any other personal information. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I get good credit? There are plenty of steps you could take to build and improve your credit. For more information on building credit, we spoke to Riley Ferguson, a senior financial specialist at UW Credit Union.
Credit cards, if managed properly, are one of the best tools to help set up your credit and then keep that going. I strongly emphasize that we want to make sure that you have healthy spending habits and know how a credit card functions before you set something like that up. And we're more than happy to help go through that process here. That's something that I believe the credit union prides itself on, is working with students to give you the proper education on that.
Thanks, Riley. There are many ways to build your credit, and building your credit will prepare you for big purchases and big milestones. Now you have the knowledge to establish good credit and make your credit score climb. For UWW-TV, I'm Ron Hoke, and this has been Being Sensible.
Warhawk Dining Services switched from Aladdin Dining to Chartwell's over the summer has been a frequent topic for students this semester. With their biggest change, the 750 rule, being the center of attention, UWW-TV's Mikey Peterson has more on the story.
Warhawk Dining's change to Chartwell's has brought plenty of sophisticated switches to dining at UW-Whitewater. Students have had to adapt to the new dining situation in many ways, but most notably with the new 750 rule put in place.
I understand it to a point. While I think it's ridiculous that it's so overpriced, I do understand it.
Students so far have learned to adapt to the new dining plan and have expressed their displeasures with the new regulation implemented over the summer.
I understand the 750 rule. Like earlier in the year, I didn't understand where you could use it. And I've also heard that it's kind of a rip-off for the most part from other people that were here last year. But overall, I don't really think it's the best deal either. But it is what it is.
Although students haven't shown a lot of positive reaction to the new rule, Warhawk Dining plans on keeping the 750 rule around, keeping it with additional changes and new companies being added to the roster.
So now with the meal equivalence with 750, students can use their meal swipes at any time at any retail location, which we are very excited about it.
Warhawk Dining Services' commitment to change and student satisfaction has been one of their top priorities. The objective of the 750 rule is to allow students to purchase any product they want on campus, but to a limit. The usage of dining dollars is crucial if you want a variety of foods rather than a consistent diet of dining hall food, select sandwiches, chicken tenders, burgers, and pizza. But with more changes imminent, according to the Director of Business and Dining Services, UW-Whitewater students will have more opportunities to open up their options in the future. For UWW-TV News, I'm Mikey Peterson.
Thanks, Mikey. What are your thoughts on that story?
I think it's a good story. I think it's a story that needs to be told. There's a lot of misconceptions about dining, but what are your thoughts on the new dining contract now that we've been in it for a little bit now?
Well, I like it personally. I really enjoy the fact that we can get like those name brand items from the little Go Marts with a meal swipe, and I think that overall dining is doing the best they can. I know they had a lot of backlash, but truly, if you look into the reasons why they do the things they do, it's to help us out, and I appreciate that they've been listening to our feedback.
Right, I think that there's more beneath the surface that like on surface level you could look at dining and be like, oh, why aren't you doing A, B, and C? But they definitely have their reasons. They're doing good. I kind of like the 750 rule. I know it's not that much money, but I like that we get to buy these things from like the different markets or whatever and use it as a meal swipe and then just use dining dollars to like cover whatever's extra. I think that really opens it up to what you can eat. So
yeah, I would have to agree with you.
For sure. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater.
With So We Go Here
on 91.7 The Edge, your station for sports, news, and of course, music. With our extensive music library
of alternative, rock, and hip hop. All for you, all right here on 91.7 The Edge.
In 2008, as part of the renovation, the James R. Conner University Center opened Roberta's Art Gallery in memory of the late Roberta Yvonne Fiscum, an alum of UW-Whitewater. Roberta studied the organ and was passionate about pottery, handwork, and graphic design, and eventually obtained a graphic arts degree from UW-Whitewater. It was the lifetime goal of Roberta to own an art gallery. Therefore, her parents, Robert and Yvonne Fiscum, generously funded this 1,000 square foot student art gallery in her memory. Roberta's Art Gallery collaborates with community artists, campus departments, and student organizations to curate and host exhibits throughout the year. They feature a diverse range of artists from local talent all the way to internationally recognized fine artists. Every full-length exhibit features a reception where attendees can meet the artist, learn more about their work, and enjoy conversation and refreshments. Roberta's Art Gallery strives to make art more approachable, inclusive, and welcoming, with all exhibits and receptions free and open to the public. For more information, come see us on the main floor of the UC or visit our website.
This is Inside the Arts on UWW-TV. I'm Kirsten Torres. The Department of Music presents Music Mosaics, Paris 1900 to 1918, on Sunday, November 24th at 7:30 p.m. in Light Recital Hall, located in the Green Hill Center of the Arts. The Music Mosaics concert series features faculty, community, and alumni who generously donate their time and talents to support music scholarships. Join the UWW music faculty for a night in Paris and immerse yourself in harmonious works composed between 1900 and the end of the First World War. The mesmerizing rhythmic journey is sure to transport you into a different time period. Tickets can be purchased in advance, in person, via phone at 262-472-2222, or online at tickets.uww.edu. The box office is located in the Green Hill Center of the Arts, and hours are Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is a $2 surcharge for tickets purchased at the event. Department of Music events are free for UW-Whitewater students. Sign in on the Ticket Services website with your UWW credentials to access your free ticket. This has been Inside the Arts on UWW-TV. I'm Kirsten Torres.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
The Royal Purple, the best place for all the latest news around the community and campus of UW-Whitewater. Here you'll find all different types of weekly news stories, including sports, arts and rec, biz and tech, and even fun and interesting things like trendsetter columns and the tweet of the week. The Royal Purple has a full staff to handle all of your advertising and article needs. Ad managers and sales representatives can help you get your ad in seasonal print issues online at royalpurplenews.com and out on our social media platforms. Editors and journalists would love to write features about your organization and follow-ups about your important events. For more information on student employment opportunities, advertisement services, or anything news, contact the Royal Purple over at R@uww.edu or give us a call at 262-472-5100. Stop by our office and say hi on campus in McCutcheon Hall, room 113. For all of your local campus community news, check out the Royal Purple here at University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
Being involved in this means opportunity for yourself and for others as well. I think it builds basically all the skills that you need to succeed in the job force.
It's very rewarding to actually find a solution to things that are problems in the world and puts you ahead for when you are going to be working in a different environment, when you're trying to get a job, and you just gain a lot of skills that you wouldn't have elsewise.
Kind of helps you understand your subject matter a little bit more. I think that we all have things that really interest us, and research really allows us to get into the heart of it and really understand how it operates and how the world around us works.
That's a great opportunity. What I mean by that is that it gives them the experience of research while they're still in school. By having this kind of research underneath your belt, you get the experience of what it takes to be an effective leader within this field.
I'm a lot busier than I thought I'd be. It's a lot more stuff to do every day, a lot more on my plate, but I really love doing it.
Participating in undergraduate research has just allow me to kind of enhance those skills, like communicating when I give the presentations, preparing the presentation, preparing abstracts, writing and everything.
It's a ton of fun. I have a great time. You get to go really cool places. Last October, I got to travel to Pittsburgh to present at the Geological Society of America.
I mean, Wisconsin Dells, Alabama, New Orleans, Washington, D.C., so many different conferences where I was able to make connections with others inside the field.
Like, I've never been to Pittsburgh, and it was just so cool seeing all that and meeting all the different types of people in my field and getting to talk with grad schools and different careers. I mean, yeah, traveling, you get to do what you love.
So it's definitely impacted my college experience just because I've been given so many opportunities to grow.
At this point, I've been doing it so long and so kind of like built into my college experience. I can't see doing college without also doing research like this. Like, it's just such a normal part of my routine that it's like, oh yeah, I just do research.
It's been a great time. I wouldn't change it for anything.
For more information, go to uww.edu/URP and be a part of a program that prepares students for future success and experience an opportunity of a lifetime.
This week, we are interviewing UWW alum Brad Allen. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your time at UW-Whitewater.
Yeah, so I started school here at Whitewater for my undergrad in 2014, studying journalism and creative writing. And I worked at the student newspaper, the Royal Purple, all throughout college. Enjoyed it. It was such a great experience. Learned about writing and journalism, all that good stuff. And yeah, a lot of really fond memories that way. So.
Awesome. What initially drew you to journalism and eventually to filmmaking?
Yeah, I guess it's a lot of roundabout ways, I suppose. I mean, I was always interested in books and movies as a kid. Had dreams of being an actor or a novelist and stuff like that. And I was trying to think about careers that would allow me to write for a living, basically. And that's where I stumbled across journalism at the high school newspaper. Loved it, realized I wanted to keep working with that, so decided to go to college for it. Kept writing books, still had that interest in film. So I guess that came about in 2020, being stuck at home a bunch during COVID-19, kind of looking for something to do. Started writing scripts, and then once 2021 came around and there was a bit more free time and availability to kind of get out into the world, said, all right, we're going to give this a shot and do some movies and see how far we can take it.
That's awesome. What are some struggles, some highs and lows of your career so far with the production of filmmaking?
Yeah. I mean, I have so many good things to say about it. Like, I've really, really enjoyed meeting the different friends that I've met through filmmaking, either from friends of friends or actors groups on Facebook and stuff like that, where people can connect and collaborate. Mm-hmm. The people are definitely the best part. You meet great friends, you have funny moments on set, there's bloopers, you go for dinner afterwards and really just make the best memories. That's my favorite thing. For sure with the movie series that we're working on right now, Crusader's Tale, I mean, that's been the flagship product. We've just really, really enjoyed it. I mean, the historical costuming and stuff like that, it's very, very different and just very exciting. Wow.
So. Can you give us a little bit of insight on what people can expect if they're watching this film series?
Yeah, absolutely. So it is a historical fiction which takes place during 12th century Europe, essentially. Takes place during the Crusades. Typically, people don't think of that as being a time of coexistence, because you have different cultures clashing, warring religions and stuff like that. But that's a really big piece of the story, actually, is that there's these unlikely friends that come together, put their differences aside, and work together to perform good deeds, or in the case of season 2, rescue a king from a dungeon. Ooh. So that's going to be fun.
That sounds super interesting. Where can people like me or students on campus check it out?
Yeah, so we are really lucky that we have the opportunity to show it here on campus at Summers Auditorium. Very, very grateful for that. It's going to be playing on Thursday, December 5th We have a couple showtimes at 3:30 p.m. and then another at 7 p.m. So for the afternoon and the evening crowd. And then it also goes on YouTube as well, on my personal YouTube channel, which is BA Studios.
That is awesome. I will definitely have to mark my calendars. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time.
And don't forget to check out Crusader's Tale in December. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk
at UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
Welcome to the Whitewater Forensics team, where we ignite voices and foster connections. With 3 to 4 hours of practice weekly, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. From energizing warm-ups to passionate storytelling, we build confidence in creativity. Join our close-knit team, conquer public speaking fears, and advocate for your story. With over 100 awards annually, become part of a community where every voice matters.
She's always had it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, and in time, you see it fueling her future. Perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
For the Health of It. I'm your host, Ashley Carroll, and today we're taking a look at an incredibly valuable service on campus for UW Whitewater students, University Health and Counseling Services, or UHCS. Students, have you ever felt under the weather on campus? Have you been in need of a flu shot or other immunizations? Have you wanted to speak to a professional about your problems? Well, UHCS is here to help. UHCS operates out of the Ambrose Health Center on campus at the corner of Starin Road and Prairie Street. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The Ambrose Health Center is the one-stop shop to cure what physically and mentally ails you. The Ambrose Health Center offers a wide variety of health services. To learn more about them, we spoke to nurse practitioner Melissa Miller.
We pretty much do anything that most things that you would find at your primary care provider's office, so your home doctor. We see people for wellness visits. That would include if you need a physical for employment, a sports physical, just a general, hey, I need a checkup because it's been a couple of years, a women's annual. So we see lots of people for illness. So at this time of year, as most people know, a lot of people are sick. Lots of musculoskeletal issues, sprained ankles, knee injuries, back pain, those sorts of things. We provide STI testing for students, and almost every single student on campus should qualify for free testing with a couple of different sources we have for funding. Mental health, we do provide mental health medication for students, and we also do provide some nutritional counseling for students as well.
As you can see, UHCS is able to do a lot of great things for students and is very easy to use their services.
Students can call us, and our front office staff is happy to answer any questions about services we have. We have a website as well that has a good overview of the different types of services we have, and students can actually book online too, which is great. They do that through the My UHCS portal, so there is a link on our UHCS website.
And the best part is,
is, healthcare at the Ambrose Health Center is very affordable for students.
So we do not bill insurance for most things here at UHCS. Our services are actually funded mostly out of seg fees, so part of tuition, which is really nice. So if you do have to come in and see a provider, there's no copay, which is wonderful. Most visits are free. Our wellness visits, there is a $20 fee for that. So again, your sports physicals, things like that. But if you're sick and you just want to come and talk to a provider, there's no fee unless we do a lab. We have medications in clinic too that we will provide for students. So those also have small fees. We try to keep them as minimal as possible. The really great thing too is you don't have to bring any money with you. We can just bill your student bill, which is really convenient for a lot of people. People can pay here on the way out. We do take cash or credit card, but no need to bring insurance information, and no need to bring money.
Thanks to UHCS, students are able to receive the medical and psychiatric help that they need at a low price and in an accessible place. If you're interested in visiting the Ambrose Health Center, call 262-472-1300 or visit uww.edu/UHCS/appointments to schedule an appointment. Let's make a healthier world just for the health of it. For UWW-TV, I'm Ashley Carroll, and this has been For the Health of It.
Oh my gosh, Edie, I can't believe we're already on the final 4 of Best Nest. Like, I feel like the school year has just gone by way too fast. Best Nest is definitely one of my favorite series, so I'm so sad it's almost over, but I'm excited to see who the winner is going to be. Make sure you cast your votes for your favorite residence hall before Friday, November 22nd, as UWW-TV will be announcing the final 4 on our website the following Monday, November 25th.
I totally agree with you. I can't believe we're already in the home stretch, and I need to make my Best Nest vote.
That's right.
To vote, visit uwwtv.org and click the Best Nest drop-down menu. Visit our YouTube channel or scan the QR code on your screen right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more.
Matt checking in to see how Sam is doing on his project, and it's getting close to exporting now, the final step in the process. And it is complete, and Sam is hyped. Finally gets complete and spikes the ball into the end zone. Sam's celebrating with his colleagues, and oh, they throw a flag on the play. The ref's gonna call excessive celebration. Sam is in disbelief and can't believe it. He tries to dispute the call, but the ref is not having any of it.
The UW Whitewater Bookstore is your one-stop shop for apparel, textbooks, and technology. Stop in for a wide selection of gifts from our alumni, family, and name brand sections. Need to purchase or rent a textbook? Head downstairs to Textbook Services. Check out our new custom shop and create personalized apparel for your organization. Need a charger, laptop, or headphones? Our new technology section has everything you might need. For more information and bookstore hours, visit uwwhitewaterbookstore.com.
UWW-TV Sports Update. The UW Whitewater football team traveled to Eau Claire, Wisconsin over the weekend, bringing home a 48-7 win. Jackson Fox set the tone early in the game with a field goal in the first quarter to put the Warhawks on the board 3-0. Before the half, the Warhawks were up 20-0. Coming back from halftime, the Warhawks scored 28 more points to finish out the win.
Yeah, I think it was critical for this team and these seniors to be able to go out on top and find a way to be smiling in that locker room after the game. Had a lot of highs, had a lot of lows, been battle tested, and to play like we did there, 4 quarters, good football, all 3 phases, super proud of the staff, and most importantly, proud of the players.
As we finish up our last week of football, here's what the WIAC looks like. UW Platteville secured the #1 spot in the conference with UW La Crosse coming in second. UW River Falls, UW Oshkosh, UW Stout, and UW Whitewater all tied for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. UW Eau Claire came in 7th, and UW Stevens Point came in 8th. We'll be right back with more sports on UWW-TV right after this.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
Congratulations to the UW Whitewater volleyball team who took a huge 3-2 win against top-seeded UW Oshkosh last weekend to claim their 3rd straight WIAC conference title. Along with the win, they have secured an automatic bid into the NCAA Division III volleyball tournament. The University of Wisconsin-Whitewater will host the opening round of regionals for the volleyball tournament, which is set to begin this Thursday. UWW-TV will cover all regional games live at uwwtv.org. Men's basketball opened their season with a pair of wins last week, beating Carroll and St. Olaf while losing to Cornell. The men play their first home game of the season Saturday, November 23rd at 5 o'clock against Coe College. The 4th-ranked women's basketball team picked up a close win on the road over 21st-ranked Carroll College over the weekend, beating the Pioneers 62-60. The women travel to Mequon on Wednesday to take on Concordia, Wisconsin, before returning home Tuesday, November 26th to take on Illinois Wesleyan. Congratulations to the Warhawk men and women's cross-country teams as they finished 2nd and 6th respectively at the NCAA Regionals over the weekend. The men's team travels to Terre Haute, Indiana to compete in the NCAA Championship, while Ari De La Cerda will represent the women's team for the Warhawks. Warhawk Wrestling beat UW Stevens Point at home last week 40-5. They return home Wednesday, November 20th to face off against UW Eau Claire before traveling to Mequon for the CUW Open on Saturday, November 23rd. Finally, the men and women's swim and dive teams competed in the annual Hour of Power relay against the UW Oshkosh Titans last Tuesday, while both teams lost to UW Stevens Point over the weekend on the road. The men and women travel to Iowa this coming weekend for their last meet of the semester at the Luther Invitational before returning home Saturday, January 25th. For more sports news and other updates, tune into uwwtv.org. I'm Sam Way, and this has been your sports update on UWW-TV.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
For Hawk Talk, especially on days I'm hosting, you really need to be up early looking at those news stories, even the night before. I'm finding topics that I can incorporate in the show, and I feel like we get a conversation going.
Once you get the opportunity to do that with other people who appreciate it the same level as you do, it makes it that much more enjoyable.
For everything sports, tune in Monday through Thursday at 91.7 The Edge or watch us on UWW TV.
It's always been there, his love of the outdoors. Some days, you wonder if it might be his calling. Truth is, you know that the things he's passionate about today will build the foundation of what he does tomorrow, and possibly inspire a new journey. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
Your home for excellence in action. The WIAC Network. Watch and download here.
Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV. I'm your host, Josh Jacoby, joined by Warhawk Football head coach, Jace Rindahl. Coach, congratulations on winning the final game this season at Eau Claire. How important was it to cap off the season with this victory?
Yeah, I think it was critical for this team and these seniors to be able to go out on top and find a way to be smiling in that locker room after the game. Had a lot of highs, had a lot of lows, been battle tested, and to play like we did there, 4 quarters, good football, all 3 phases, super proud of the staff, and most importantly, proud of the players.
Looking back at the season overall, the Warhawks finished with an overall record of 6-4, going 4-3 against the WIAC. How does this record reflect the hard work your players have put in throughout the season?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it is not what we wanted. We're probably all a little disappointed with the results that we got, but that's the reality of it. We'll learn from it, we'll grow, we'll move forward. We're about developing people in our program, so hopefully the lessons and the philosophies that we teach at Warhawk Football can carry on with our seniors to the next chapter of their lives. And we also look at it, life's about experiences and relationships. And there's a lot of relationships that were formed and experiences made this year by Team 129. So I think we're going to all be all right.
The Warhawks went 4-1 at home and 2-3 on the road. From your perspective, what may have caused the lack of success on the road?
I think just details and fundamentals. We were a little inconsistent on certain positions and weren't able to maybe score as many points as we've traditionally been able to, and we've been won more games than we have. So, but there's a lot of pieces that go into that. And first and foremost, myself, I got to be better as a head coach, better of a leader of the program, and I will do that moving forward.
The presence of this year's senior class will be missed. How will the team be able to bounce back next season without leadership from this senior class?
Yeah, we got to develop leadership. We got to work at it daily. We got to get our hands dirty and go to work in the weight room. And we got to just find a way to keep getting better every day. I believe in this team, I believe in this staff, and I believe in our plan.
The season has been a roller coaster. What do you take away from this season that you plan on improving on for next season?
Yeah, details, fundamentals, the little things, the discipline and doing things right all the time, not just sometimes. Because in the heat of the battle, when you go against the competition that we go against in our conference, you get exposed when you don't consistently take care of the little things. So we'll clean that up, and looking forward to moving forward as a program.
Thank you for your time, Coach. I know it's not the outcome we wanted, but it's been a great season of Whitewater football and a fantastic season of Inside Warhawk Football.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for all you guys do.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV.
So Edie, November is the month of gratitude, obviously Thanksgiving and everything. Do you have anything on your mind right now that you're especially thankful for?
I do. As we're nearing the Thanksgiving break and everything like that, every time I come back to my dorm, I'm always thinking like, oh, I miss being home, I miss being with my dog. She is always so excited to see me when I come home, and I just don't have that in my dorm. So I'm definitely thankful for her. because she brightens my day and she always hangs out with me, and I will get to be able to hang out with her over Thanksgiving break. What about you?
Yeah, I actually went home this weekend, and it was the first time I went home all school year. It just happened to work out that way. But I'm thankful that I have family members that like care about me, so I'm having car problems, right? So they care about me enough to drive all the way down to Whitewater, pick up my car, put it on a trailer, drive all the way the 3-hour car drive back home, and then my grandpa, he's giving me his town car, which is like a 1900s, I don't even know what year, Lincoln town car, and it's like you look at it and you're like, oh, I bet you like a grandpa drives that. Like I'm driving home today and I'm like, oh man, like I guess people are looking at me and thinking, and then they see me and then they're like, what, you're driving that? I don't know.
You gotta go out the whole thing, like the macrame in the car, the like I Heart My Grandkids bumper.
That's
like,
right.
The whole thing.
I need to get a fedora or something.
Ooh.
And like, I was playing Christmas music. Ooh, I'm so ready for Christmas.
I know. I normally try to hold out with the Christmas music, but I'm like, I can't do it.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
can't do it this year.
If there was Thanksgiving music, I would listen to that, but there's not.
There's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should really make that. Well, it looks like that's all the time we're going to have today on this week's episode of Wake Up Whitewater. Don't forget to tune in to next week for more sports, news, and entertainment.
Looking for more news and entertainment? Check out UWW-TV's Whitewater Wind Down with hosts Grace and Macy. For Peyton and myself, have a great week, and don't forget to stay tuned to UWW-TV.